This is one of the most interesting, funniest videos you might see because we are replacing a Google Sheet formula. In this video, we're going to replace the Google Sheet formula of proper with title case. This is because there is, okay, say you have a bit of text and you're like, I want to capitalize this just like a title. I want to capitalize each individual word. And I use this in titles, blog posts, writing. Sometimes I just want to recase the sentence, and it sometimes is easier to read in title case sometimes. And one of the most frustrating things about Google Sheets is that there is this particular formula, but it is called proper. Meaning, if I type in some sentence here on the left, you see an A2, A3, A4, and I use the formula proper. Here I'm using an array formula. I'm wrapping it around so I don't have to type in each one. But here we're going to just do equal sign. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. Equals P-R-O-P-E-R. This is a function that is built in native to Google Sheets. You just type that in, you have the text to capitalize, and you type in A2, or you can type in the text here, and it totally works. The frustrating part about this is that it is called proper, which is not proper. It is title case, or title sentencing, or title capitalization. No matter what, you can rename this, sort of. What I've done is I have created a app script and a function inside of app script, and I'll show you this. And what we have done is we have renamed it. The app script is totally different than the fundamental actual formula here, but it allows us, I'll show you this. This is more text here, and it might not even have any capitalization. And you go equal sign title. Now look at this, you have title. This is not normal. This does not come with Google Sheets normally. I added this, and I will show you the whole process of how to do this. We have some string, which we're going to do A5, exactly like we did with that proper function. It's going to load, and there it is. And this acts exactly the same, proper. Now we need A5. Whoop, not abs. A5. There we go. Same exact result. You're getting the exact same result. But it is just a much easier to remember formula that we can type in, and we don't necessarily have to remember equals P. What is this? Does it start with a P or an S? Do we need sentence case? See, sentence case doesn't exist. If we just want to say, okay, we want to take this text and turn it into a title, just type in title. And there we go. We are done. All right, so let's see what we did to do this. We have done two things. One, we have written an app script, and two, we have created custom text before that. We've added text, and I'll show you this. So we're just going to open extensions app script. We already have it open, so you can see. And if you are a Better Sheets member, just go down below, copy this sheet, and you can get this totally. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just try to copy this. But you can also become a member and get this absolutely free with your lifetime membership. So we're adding this title case. We're going to this app script. And before I go through the text above it, I want to go through the function. So we are literally calling function title, and then we use a variable called string. This could be anything, any words you want. We're going to return this string, and we're going to do dot replace, and we use a little bit of regex here to say where are the actual words with these like spaces, right? Find these spaces and find me the actual words, and then we're going to take this we're going to take those individual things that we find, this whole string, and each of these individual pieces, these words that we find, we're going to take the text at the character 0, which is in arrays, which is the first item. So the very first letter of every piece of text here, we are going to uppercase. And then we're going to take a substring of everything from one past that all the way to the end, and we're going to lowercase it. We're just going to return the results. Now, of course, what this does is it involves a little bit of problematic, right? Because it's going to retitle things like McDonald's, which has a capital M and a capital D, or if you have some names that have two capitalizations, it's not going to capitalize those correctly. So like something like McDonald's is going with proper. Let's see what it does with proper A6. It also does the same thing. Oh, and it also proper also capitalizes the S because it is a non alphanumeric character, right? So let's do our new title case, A6, and see what it does. It does actually title even our function. Our custom function here is even better than the proper function. That's pretty funny. That proper has that problematic thing where it has more capitalization. But also, I mean, we also have an error here where we have a uncapitalized lowercase d here. So again, problematic, but proper apparently is even more problematic. All right. Yeah, that's it. We're returning the results of all of these string replacements that we do. And that is the whole function. All right, now, how did we get the function or to actually work like a formula, like a native formula, right? If you've ever done custom functions before and you can add them to your sheet all the time, you have to type in equals some custom function, and you're going to always get, even if that function exists, you're going to get this underline red. You're not going to get autocomplete. You're not going to get an error. You're actually going to get the result, but it always looks a little scary. Like when you, not this error, but this underline red, it always looks scary when we're using this. And some of us might want to create some proprietary math equations or do some interesting little JavaScript function and sell that, right? Either sell access to that script or give it away for free as a lead magnet or create a little tripwire. And you can do that if you want to add this kind of thing, this kind of custom function. Do you want to add that into a Google Sheet add-on? You can distribute it for free, and then people don't have to see this function here. But the issue is, with a Google Sheet add-on, is there are, like, I didn't make this a Google Sheet add-on. I made last week I created another Google Sheet add-on that is adding custom functions. But this one with title, I don't think title is like a good name to have like as a custom function, because it has many different meanings. Like you might want to call this like title case or something to be more clear that it is casing, the capitalization and case, a type of case. But I wanted to make it super simple for myself to just type in equals title. I didn't want to have to do title underscore case, title case this word, anything like that. So I didn't really want to, I chose not to create this as a Google Sheet add-on. But, or if you want to create a Google Sheet add-on, but if you also just want to use it in your own Google Sheet, you can add this custom text, this, I think it's called JS doc. And literally it is a sort of comment, a slash, two asterisks, and then at the end is an asterisk and another slash to sort of keep this together. At the very end, I also add this @custom function. And in here, we give some description of what this does. We use @param. You'll see this @param when I do title here. About converts text to title case. That is this converts text to title case. So you can also have @return, and this sort of gives it more description to this custom function. All right, so this is all we have to do. The real thing you only have to, actually, I think we can delete all of that. And I think we still get the same thing, title, and we get exactly the same thing. So the minimum you need is probably a little short description, because it's not going to be too easy to read here if it's longer. And then literally the @ symbol and then the words custom function. If you say custom functions, I don't think it will work. Let's see. Title, right? It does not work. You can still use it. You can still use this. It will work. It will ultimately work, but it won't give you that autocomplete if you misspell this @custom function as @custom functions. And yeah, minimum, just have a little bit of a text here to describe what it is. It's a bare minimum you need. And that is adding the title case to a Google Sheet, which already has this quote unquote title case called proper, but I never remember the word proper when I'm like, I want to title this case. So I thought this video would be fun for you if you want to create custom functions too. If you actually want the title case, become a member, grab this sheet for free. And if you are a member, go down below at bettersheets.co. If you're watching this on bettersheets.co, go down below and grab this sheet, get this custom function, and it has already this custom function text here for you. It has the function already written out, and you can add this in your app script anywhere you want to add title case instead of proper case. If you're looking to write more in Google Sheets, check out this video that I made to recreate ChatGPT inside a Google Sheet. members get to see that and get updated GPT-4 access. Also, if you're looking for more productivity hacks, check out this template that I redesigned from Ali Abdal. I think you'll enjoy